All right, cool. We got the build. We got it all built up now. All we got to do is just run these blueprints now. Let's see. I think we're just gonna run straight for the. Well, we might get stack decks. The only thing I cannot do is run over traps. That's it. Just got to be wary of traps. That's all. Holy shit! That shit's so hard to control sometimes. Probably not even worth it to do that, honestly, but sometimes we do come up. It's it's so ridiculous. There's so much movement speed on this thing. Oh boy, I think this is gonna. Can it run through them? Yeah, it can. Tempering. Battery staff, syndicate garb, tempering. We'll just run straight for the curios and see if it. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll see. What level is this shit? Frostball. How much int do I have? I have 155. I could probably level everything up. I'm probably safe. Whoops. Chaos, Regal. Takes me longer to read the what's in the curios than it does to actually get to the curio. Whoops. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth it to stop anymore. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe just for like stacked decks or something. I mean, we really barely ever get divines. I mean, is it really worth stopping? Not like, I don't know. Like right now, I don't think it's going to take too much time to actually get to the chess. I don't know. We'll have to run some tests to see if this is actually going to be worth it or not. Damn, dude, 5 divines? Look at that shit. I never see that. That's amazing. 5 divine, dude, and 1 curio. Look at that shit. Wow. What a sight. Never get that. That never happens. I think I've only seen that like 1 other time. That's pretty wild. Not bad. All right, we got, let's see, we are, whoops. Oh, I'm not even going to sell these bases anymore, dude. I'm over that shit. I'm only going for high-end shit from now on. At this point, we already have so many, we're just going to get a mirror, that's all. We could dump it back into the armor stacker. Switch over to Molten Shell. Or maybe we'll start going for Connor's build. I have a theory on Discharge of Misery, and I really want to try it out. So maybe what we'll do is we will dump some money into a new build. Self-cast Discharge of Misery. I think I can get it to work, dude. From the POB, I think I can get it up to like 10, 15 million DPS. Should be good. Some frenzy charge stacking action, or power charge stacking. Jesus. Sometimes I can't even click on the thing I'm trying to click on. Oh, man. Drop his Chaos Orbs, Spend Coil, Binding. Alright, we'll go for this. I'll probably sell for a little bit at least. Holy shit, dude. I'll go get these, Dude, what the fuck? 3 divines? Dude, what's going on here, man? Is this, Are they trying to play a joke on me or something? Did they shadow buff Heist? I've never seen that many multiple divine curios before, especially not in a row. That's pretty insane. All right, so far we're way up, way up. We should be able to, I think that was the 4th one. One every 3 minutes. I just got to be careful not to run over traps, dude. That's the one thing that I can't run over. I might be able to do the counter thaumaturgy traps, but I don't know. It just depends. Oh, Paradoxica. Restless. Blood Play, Soul Tether, Restless Ward, Quill Rain. Enrollment, Bigger Down, Iron Commander, Advancement Fortress. That's 4. Oops. Okay. It's like 3 minutes for one, or 3 minutes per blueprint. If I didn't stop for the stack decks, it'd be a lot faster. I could probably do a blueprint a minute, or maybe like a little less than a minute. Really just depends on how many traps and stuff there are, how many obstacles I have to click on. Whoops. Jesus Christ, dude, it's so hard to control. I should make my cursor bigger. Jewelers, Replica Stampede. Damn, we ran right past the fucking escape route. Holy shit. That's 4. 5. Let's change this podcast real quick. Man, I'm so tired of the news. What's going on in Egypt? Another Divine Orb one. Holy shit. This is insane, dude. What's going on tonight? That's 9 Divines so far just from the Curios. That's insane. Insane. Dude, I can't control it sometimes. It's so crazy. I should probably put my blink arrow. Well, no, I'll leave the blink arrow on the Q, I guess. I was thinking of putting like decoy totem or something that's not really too heavy on a cooldown, but dude, another divine. What is going on here? I don't understand it. Oh, there's a dream feather too. Damn, this is a hard decision to make right now. Because this could turn into 15 divines. Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll the dice. It's either going to be 15 divines or 1 chaos. Or 20 chaos. Okay, we need to, let's ball over this real quick and just see. Gamble. Nope, swing and a miss. It'll just go in the disenchanter. What are these going for now? One divine? Let's try it. What's this? Oh, it's got 9 lightning res. I don't even see that. It's replica stampede boots. Another divine, dude. What? Dude. What is going on, man? Seriously? What? I don't get it, dude. I've never seen this happen before. Never. I've gotten more divine curios than I've gotten normal curios. What is going on? I mean, like rooms with a with not divines. That's what I meant. Not the curios themselves, obviously. That would be insane. Does it affect the curio if you do not open any chests, I wonder? I don't see how that would even be possible, but... Oh, there's another ratcheting ring. Another ratchet ring. Shot. Shot-ass ratchet ring. Doesn't even do shit. Well, we missed another one. Pillars, Quill Rain, Inez, Karui. Oh, you know what? I need to grab this. I need to ball this and try to get movement speed on it. That'd be nice. Okay, so we run 7, I think. 7 in 30 minutes. Wait a second. Iron Commander. Oh shit, okay. That's sketchy, dude. I gotta like wait because I'll run so fast that I'll get blown up by the traps because they don't disarm fast enough. Dream Feather, another Dream Feather. Chromatics, Scouring. Oh good, it didn't make me choose this time. I like it that when it doesn't make me choose. Dude, when this thing has open ground to run on, it's insane. Okay, we'll go for the alternating scepter. Okay, let's Vol Orb this real quick. Let's quality it up just in case. Nope. That's got to be the 10th one, 15th one. The 15th one with no resolute technique. Oh, let's Vol Orb this, see if we can get movement speed. Nope. Damn, these are only worth 20 chaos too? What's going on, dude? I thought this were worth 75. Why did I think that? What was I thinking of? Is the oscillating scepter? I don't remember. One of them is worth 75. Oh shit, that's just a single wing. This should be done fast. Single wing, no good chest. Let's go. I can't remember. Dude, see, this is where my memory fucks me. Oh well, it's not much of a choice anyway. I can't remember if those are the ones that are worth like... One of them is worth like 100 chaos. Couldn't remember if it's the magmatic or which one, or cold attuned. One of them's worth a lot. Was it this one? Let's see. What's the base? Damn it. No, it wasn't that one. Oh well. Just put it for 20. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will go buy more from TFT. And I gotta get ready to do this podcast. Dude, I almost ran into that again. These traps are straight sketchy. If you don't see it, you're dead. There's no stopping this this build. Holy shit. Oh shit, no. Yeah, sometimes I gotta wait for these. I don't know why. I don't know what determines whether or not I can run through this or not. Sometimes I run through it, I don't ever get damaged, and then sometimes I do, and I get almost killed. Psychotic Axe. Divination cards. No. No, 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 no. Holy shit. All these things went down in price. Not even going to be worth selling them, to be honest with you, but... See, I can run through it sometimes. I don't know why. It's really weird. Boom Mace. Soldier's Chain. Bitter Dream. Karui. Oh, there's another one. Guess I could try to get movement speed on it. Nobody ever buys the Boom Maces anyway. Yeah, I need to buy that job speed bundle. I think it was like 50 divine for T1 job speed on everybody. For all gear except for Huck. Siegebreaker. Nope. Restless Ward. Went the wrong way. Dude. Dude, this build is so fucking insane. I have such a hard time controlling this build. There's Sorrow, Stampede, Soul Strike. Yeah, whatever. We'll get these. Yeah, I thought that Flicker Strike build was fast. Jesus Christ, dude, this is insane. You just put down the decoy totem and nothing can attack you. Vol Orb this. Nope. Swing and a miss. Sell all this shit off. What is giving me the experience? That's what I don't understand. Is it the boss? There's monsters that are spawning, and I think that... Hey, what's up, man? I'm an hour late, but I found you on YouTube because I wanted to try Heist for the first time, so I watched the video. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's by far my favorite mechanic in the game. It's I think it's one of the most profitable too. Some people would probably argue with me about that, but I don't know, dude. I make hundreds of divines doing this. See? Case in point right here. I had one with 5, one with 3, one with and then I got a bunch of just single ones. Don't be stubborn like me and just build a very fast movement speed build and run it. That'll be your best bet. If you put exclamation point build, you can see my build that I'm using right now. It's pretty cheap to put together too. It was not very expensive. There's also a budget version of it too. It's like 600% movement speed or something like that. Maybe a little bit less. I have to add it up. Interesting. Because you're not using this to really kill stuff. You're just using it to kind of deflect and then run past them. That's basically what it is. All right, I need to open up my stack decks and then sell off my stuff. And let's see. See if we can get a good vol on this. Nope. I gotta buy some more blueprints. Your best bet is just to get go on TFT on Discord, the Forbidden Trove, and they will. You can just search for blueprints and buy them in bulk. That way you don't have to buy them single on the trade site. Let's see what these tailoring orbs are worth now. Nice. So we made like 20 divine that hour, pretty much. Roughly, give or take. Not bad. Depending on what stack decks we got too, might have come up even fatter. A little less than an hour, like 45 minutes. It's not going to be like that every time. So you have to remember when you're running heist that you're going for big jackpots, but it's constant money. It's consistent. You get tempering orbs, tailoring orbs, you get some high end bases, but you're really going for the big ticket items. I'm on consoles. Things are much more expensive. I have 2 running. Okay, nice. Probably the cast when stunned chieftain because you have shield charge on it, correct? Look, anything with a movement ability on it is going to be good for heist. Yeah, so if you got shield charge, whirling blades, anything like that, you could just run through. You basically you don't want to stop and kill everything. You just want to blast to the end of the curio, unless you have one of these, like a good trinket that converts chaos into divine or something like that. Then you can hit the currency chest. Most of the time, it's not worth it, but I do it sometimes. And I do pick up stack decks because sometimes these have really good cards in them. It just depends on how fast you can run the blueprints, really. But yeah, that cast when stun build would be perfect for heist, dude. It won't be as fast, but you'll have no problem going through it. Everything you run past is just gonna automatically die from the righteous fire. Nice. Look at that. Sick. Got a Valdo's one, Voltaxic Rift one. Nice. I thought the Voltaxic Rifts were worth more than they are, but I guess they're not worth that much this league. Whoops. Wrong one. Alright, I gotta buy some super tanky, so I might be able just to blast through traps. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you will, dude. You could probably just run through everything with that build. I played one last league, the Cast When Stun build from E-Miracle. It was basically immortal. You could just run through pretty much anything. All right, let's see. Okay, we need full reveal blueprints. Want to buy, want to sell. Okay. Let's see, how many would be 30 times 1.3 is going to be 39, right? Yep. Yeah. One thing he dies to. Yes, yeah, it's I was doing simulacrum with the cast when stun, and it was decent, but like it's just never really, I don't know. it's not as consistent as I would want it to be. Let's see. Are all these 4, 4, 4, 4, 4? Okay. Cool. Now we're all loaded up, man. Good to go. All right, I need to scour these and assign people to them. It's gonna take forever. That's what I'm really hoping that they add next league, is they add some way to auto assign these. I don't know how it is on console, but this is the most annoying part about doing Heist, is having to assign all the jobs. But I kind of automatically know who I want to assign if they're available. Yeah, I came up though when I was doing Simulacrum with that build, dude. I got a couple of really good voices. I got some good megalomaniacs from it. Right, that's what I wish they would do too. Trust me. I've been saying that shit forever. Some way to like increase the amount of full revealed blueprints that you get would be really, really nice. They said that they're going to mess with it next league though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it when you're running that build for sure. I don't know, dude. Have you ever had any luck running Simulacrum? Because I mean, I had, like I said, I had some decent drops, but it just wasn't consistent enough. I couldn't clock it and be like, oh, I made this many divine an hour. I mean, you do get some drops, some good drops in there, but that's why I like running Heist. Is just you get these jackpot drops, dude. They're just insane. 80, 120 divine, and they're often you get them. You know, it's not like you barely see them. I've gotten 2 helicals, a focused amulet so far, so it's there. You know, champs over them twice in a map. But yeah. Those things are sick. That is the jackpot drop. You get that thing, it's over. You can fund all your builds for the rest of the league. You basically build anything you want at that point. Nice. Yeah, and then you can split it too. You can get the beast, the feral arachnid beast, and then you just go split it. You make double your money. You make 400 divine off that. Yeah, so look, I'll show you right now. So you get this. I'll show you what it is. You go to the trade site and you get this beast. Right here. Right now they're going for 55 chaos. They were going for 30, so I guess they've gone up a bit. It might be obviously a little bit more expensive on console. But you buy this, and then you go to the bestiary, pop it in there, and then there's an option to split it. With items that have less than 6 modifiers, you can split it into 2, and if it can have 6 modifiers on the item, you can split it into 3. So yeah. That's why Heist is so profitable, is because of that interaction right there. Because if it was not, like, you just got one good drop every now and then, but when you get a good drop, you can make double your money off of it. Yeah, for sure, dude. 100%. I mean, I made in 2 nights last week, I made over 300 divine in 2 nights. And I was only on for like a couple hours, dude. I wasn't like playing all day. So it is 100% worth it. All right, we'll run these and then we'll come back and do these later. Yeah, it is 100% worth it. And you get all sorts of extra shit too. Like you get a stacked decks. You can go. If you get a good trinket, you can open up some of the currency chests, like right here. These ones. Sometimes they drop divines, depending. It'd be easier for you since you're gonna have a build that can just kill everything. This one really struggles. It doesn't really do much damage. So it's usually just better just to run to the end. Whoops. Kind of hard to control sometimes because it's so fast. Another Paradoxica, Nightweave, Reckless Defense. Another divine, look, another divine curio. That's incredible. Dude, I don't understand what's going on tonight. I never get lucky like this, but I swear to God, dude, I've gotten, I don't know, I want to say 10 or 11 divine just from the curios. That never happens, dude. Ever. Normally I get like drops I have to sell for divines. I'm just getting so many raw divine drops tonight. It's wild. Do the rogue companions cross 3 characters? What do you mean by that? Yeah, dude, you're helping me out, man. You're my good luck charm. That means you got to stay in my stream forever now. You can't do anything. You got to quit your job. What do you mean by rogues crossing through character? You mean do they block you in? Oh yeah, for sure. It's all across your account. Yeah, they don't. Once you level them up, you only have to do it once per league. That's the worst part about it, dude. There's two annoying parts of Heist: setting up your rogues and getting them geared up, and then getting the blueprints assigned. And that's it, though. The rest is just pure profit. Damn, dude, another Paradoxica? What is going on here, dude? This is so crazy. I'm getting a lot of very, very similar drops, which doesn't usually happen. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I guess it's just straight up RNG, but it's weird. Like, I never see that item, but I've seen it like 4 times now, which is really, really strange. Nice. Good, dude. I'm glad. It's really not that complicated. In comparison to some of the other mechanics that are out there, like it didn't take long to learn it for sure. Like there are some other mechanics that are like super complicated. Like betrayal is fucking nuts, dude. Like that is one of the most complicated mechanics I've ever seen in a game. This one is not bad at all compared to it. Whoops. Gem cutters, royals. Oh wait, these infernal blades might be worth more than that. I guess I can just run over there. Yeah, dude, you get a bunch of stuff in here, man. You get all sorts of bubblegum currency, you get big drops, you get whatever, you know, everything you need to get is in this mechanic. You get at least 1 simplex and 2 cogworks. Yeah, that's a good goal. I mean, if you run enough blueprints, you will 100% get a simplex. I think it's like 1,000 of them or something like that. It's on average. They're pretty rare. You'll probably get a focus before you get a simplex, but I've gotten one to drop before. They are out there. Ooh, what is that, T1? No, it's T2. And I don't know if these bases for console are worth a lot more. They probably are. These infernal... You want to look at... Here, let me show you what to look at real quick. Heist bases, PoE. So if you go to the wiki, right? You can see right here all the bases that drop in Heist. So these are like the ones you want to look up on your trade for console and see what they're worth, because these are worth kind of anywhere from 10 to 75 chaos each, and you usually find at least a couple per blueprint depending on if it's 3 or 4 wing. And so you want to check, because you might come up a lot more than I would because everything's so much more expensive. And then you get these. So you want to look up the costs of these too, these tempering and tailoring orbs, because they're going to be worth a lot more on console as well. These sell for a lot. Like, that's where I make a good bulk of my money from, are those. But I bet they're way more expensive on console. Oh shit, what the fuck? What they do is they change the enchantment on a weapon. So you see how like all the bases in Heist, they drop with enchantments on them out of the curios, and what those do is they change the enchantment on the weapon or the armor. Damn, there's a lot of stacked decks right here. Nice. Yeah, the tempering orbs, the tempering orbs go for 2, and then the tailoring orbs. I'm sorry, the tailoring orbs go for 2. The tempering orbs go for a little less than 1 on PC. Is the enchantment like the baby blue writing at the top? Yeah. No. That's not the enchantment. The one above it is the so the implicit. Don't worry, man. Ask whatever questions you want. I'm right here. That's what I'm here for. So the implicit is there's like a line right above increased spell damage. The text above that is the implicit modifier. Above that, it would be in white, and it would say something like -3 sockets, or all sockets are blue, or increased explicit defense modifiers, or something like that. That would be the enchantment. It'd be in white writing. I'll show you when I find another one. Yeah, see that right here where it says explicit mana modifiers? That's the enchantment. Or right here where it says has 1 white socket. Yeah. Terror Maul, Regret, Chaos, Prism Weave. Yeah, sometimes you run them, dude, and you just, you get a few Chaos here and there or whatever, but still, it all adds up, man. All that shit does add up. Let's empty this out real quick. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, you guys are about 80. Cool. Thank you, man, for the follow. I appreciate it. You guys are about 80 chaos more than us. It's 200 right now for a divine. 205 or something like that. Jesus, dude, this build's so fast, it's so hard to control sometimes. I missed the door like 5 times before I can even get through it. Perfect form. Fail of the night. Alright, it's not even worth it to wait. Just slowing me down. Oh, there's another dream feather. That's the other thing too, dude. You can get these dream feathers. Search for console and look up replica dream feather and then put resolute technique as the implicit. Because if you hit that on a vol or like increase physical damage or something like that, it's worth a lot of money. The one resolute technique one on here is worth like 15 divine. So those are always worth it to pick up if there's nothing else in there. It's always worth it to pick those up and just try to vol them. Look, another divine. Holy shit, dude. Dude, I made like 15 divines just from the curios tonight. That's crazy. That like never ever happens. Oh, it's so crazy, dude. It's so fast I can't even click on the portal. Yeah, dude, see? It's expensive, man. Here it's worth a little bit less. I think it's worth like 15. Maybe it's gone up. Replica dream feather, let's see. Resolute technique. Yeah, see, it's only worth like 9 divine here. 10. I sold my other one for 15, so it's gone down a little bit. But yeah, it's 1 in, you have a 3% chance to hit it. Like 3 and change, 3 point something chance to hit the resolute technique. So it's always just worth it just to grab them and vol them, dude, because you just never know. Quality them up, vol it. Yeah, man, you should get a PC. Far more superior. And then if not, you sell them for 20 chaos, dude. They also, I just disenchant them. They go for a little bit when you disenchant them, so same with this. Ooh, this one's worth 50 chaos. All right. Yeah, dude, seems like you're getting ripped off on the console, man. Gem cutters, chaos, harvest, perfect form. Damn, there's nothing tiny to grab, huh? Damn, that's really expensive, dude. That's wild. So you guys are like, it's kind of weird. You guys are playing like almost a completely different game. Like as far as like farming goes and like what you need to get for your builds, you know, it's pretty wild. Do I ever, do the curios only sell for rogue markers or do they have another use? So when you run contracts, you would sell it for rogue markers, but when you're running blueprints, the curios are the ones that that's what has the items in it that you're trying to farm. Do you ever have to map for rogue coins or blueprints, or do you just make enough just to buy it? Well, what I do now is like once you get to the point where you're like farming and you got your build together and shit, you just get to the point where you just buy full revealed blueprints and then you never have to run another contract ever again. So that way you don't have to keep like getting your reveals and stuff, because when you run your contracts is how you get your blueprints with Kano. So if you're playing SSF, you're going to have to run contracts. But if you're playing trade, then you can just trade for full revealed blueprints. And the way you do that is you go to the trade site. Let me show you. So you go to the trade site right here, and then you just go for, you go to the heist filter right here. And then you just put in, if you want to get three wing reveals or 4 wings, depending on how much money you got. If you got a little bit of money, you go for 3 wings. And then you go for reward room reveals, and you just put minimum 16. And then you pop it in here, and then you can see the level 83 ones. You just sort by 83. And then you can see how much they cost. The full reveals are about 85 chaos each. 90 chaos, 90 chaos for a 3 wing. Or if you just want the convenience of just buying a bunch of them in bulk, you can go over to TFT and buy them for a little bit more, but people usually have a bunch of them. Like I paid 39 divine for, 30 of them, which is pretty expensive, but I usually make over a divine per blueprint at least. So I always make my money back and then some, and then yeah, and then I'm going for the jackpots, obviously. Let's see if I can get a good vol on this. Nope. Oh shit, I gotta message him. Let's see. Nice. So it's not that expensive. Trust me, dude. You buy enough of them, you're going to make way more than that, you know? If you're at the point where you're just running like one at a time and buying them like that, you're probably not going to make that much profit. But if you buy them in bulk, you'll make good money, dude. I mean, it seems like you have enough because you have a few good builds that are put together already. Whoops. Holy shit, I went the wrong way. There we go. Kind of chorus sight. Oh, we got a manifold ring. Too bad those. I don't think those are worth much. But there's nothing else to grab anyway, so we'll just grab this. Let's see, what is this worth? Oh, these are worth 4 divine. So, you know, I can split this into... I can split it into 2. Make 8 divine off of it. Not bad. Or actually, you know what? Wait a second. No, okay, yeah. Because it's minus 2 suffixes plus 1 prefix. All right, after this blueprint, guys, I'm gonna hop off because I'm recording another podcast tonight. So I got some good shit planned for this week. So you guys are in for a treat. I got a couple of pods planned with some big name build creators. So should be pretty cool. Hell yeah, awesome, man. Yeah, I got another one tonight, and then I'm doing another one on Wednesday. So I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, if you guys, is anything you want me to ask these guys, let me know. Put it in the comments, and I'll make sure to put your guys' questions in there with mine. You know, if there's anything really specific that you want me to ask. Oh damn, it's probably worth a lot. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna go prep for this podcast. I'm doing about 45 minutes, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, and y'all have a good night. The podcast will be up tomorrow, so I'm gonna edit it a little bit tonight. I got to get up pretty early, so I'll have it scheduled for tomorrow morning release. So, see you guys later.